For nearly 30 years, Muni's Breda light rail vehicles have been the workhorses of San Francisco. Whether dashing underground or speeding through crowded city streets, these urban stallions are the icons of a beloved city, no doubt present in the memories and minds of residents and tourists, both young and old. But time is running out. Age brings wear and tear, and one by one, the hardworking Bredas are disappearing. It's up to you and all of us here at the Western Rail Museum to preserve car number 1534, the last Breda LRV. Will you help tell their story? With the rapid innovations of Silicon Valley rocking the world, the city's population exploded, rising from 724,000 in 1990 to a whopping 776,000 in only 10 years. As the city entered a tech renaissance, commuters began rushing en masse to the subway. Muni Metro began to feel this strain, with trains becoming overcrowded during the chaotic rush hour commute. The Boeing cars were ill-equipped to absorb the soaring demand. To make matters worse, they would average only 2,000 miles before breaking down and causing system-wide delays. Muni needed to figure a way out to alleviate pressure. Help would ultimately come in the form of new LRVs. In the early 90s, Italian-based Breda was chosen to replace the stricken Boeings. Breda had been in the railroad industry since 1886, first building steam engines before progressing to develop unique electric and diesel-electric locomotives. By the late 80s, Breda was looking to tap into the new light rail market. Pursuant to this, they built a concept car to attract potential customers, calling it the aptly named Very Light Car, or VLC. Muni initially ordered 35 new cars from Breda in 1991. Strikingly similar to the VLC, they would bring a new look for Muni, their battleship gray and maroon paint scheme harkening back to the system's original livery. Breda would end up branding many of their concept and production vehicles with this gray and red look. On January 12, 1995, the first of 4 prototypes arrived from Pistoia, Italy. For the rest of the fleet, the car bodies would be built in Italy and then assembled at Pier 80 in San Francisco. After extensive testing and operator training, the new LRV2s were ready to enter service. On December 10, 1996, Breda number 1400 would enter service with then Mayor Frank Jordan at the controls. San Francisco would enter a new age, welcoming the next step in modern transit to the bustling city. Initially, riders complained about noises and vibrations in service, with Muni later finding that the cars were 10,000 pounds over what Breda had promised them. Despite this, Muni would make additional orders for more LRV2s between 1992 and 1996, eventually bringing the roster up to 77 cars. In 1998, Muni made another order for 59 cars. Classed as the LRV3, they aimed to rectify the problems of its predecessors with more reliable doors, a third brake control unit, and step extensions in the center doors. One last order of 15 cars in 1999 brought the fleet up to 151 cars by 2003. By the end of production, they cost nearly $2.6 million per car, the most expensive LRVs ever built to date. With this, the last Boeing SLRVs were retired in 2002. Like its predecessors, number 1258 was thankfully saved and preserved at our museum, where efforts are currently underway to keep this part of San Francisco history running. Adapting to new population growth, Muni would soon expand its metro service south with the T3rd line. Opened on January 13, 2007, the T was the first new Muni line since the N opened in 1928. It followed new demographic patterns brought on by the dot-com boom, notably the redevelopment of Dogpatch and new service demands in Bayview, Hunters Point, and Visitation Valley. As the Muni Metro began to expand, the Breda LRVs would begin to face many of the same issues that Boeing SLRVs did at the end of their lives. The Breda cars were only averaging about 8,000 miles before an issue would occur and likewise cause system-wide delays. It was once again time for another generation of light rail vehicles to take their place. As stewards of transit history, we want to save Muni number 1534 from the scrapyard. In recognition of their rich history, we want to preserve a Breda as the ultimate symbol of a city in transition for current and future generations. It's easy to tell a story through pictures and words, but nothing beats the look and feel of a real, living artifact. But as Bredas fall to the scrapper's torch day after day, we're going to need your help. It's going to take $15,000 to save number 1534. With your generous donations, we'll be able to save, bring, and preserve this legendary car at our museum. Please donate online at WRM.org and help us by spreading the word. From everyone here at the Western Railway Museum, thank you, and we truly mean it, thank you for watching.